Hello everybody, this is Dark Knight the Dragon, and today I'm going to be doing something different than what I normally do. I'm not going to make a normal Let's Play video. I'm going to make, you can probably guess by the title, this is a quote-unquote rant video, where I'm going to basically rant about stuff that has to do with, it's a structured rant, so like I will actually have reasons for why I say this. And why I think these things that I'll give about things that are implemented in Skyrim that shouldn't have been, and mind you, some of these actually are stuff that was done by Bethesda that I complained about, while other things are just stuff that people have said. I use my own opinion. So, with that being said, since it is my own opinion, we're all free to have our own opinions. If you leave a hate comment about why I'm wrong, after I said it, it's my opinion. I don't care if it's the wrong opinion, it's my opinion, it's my thought process about it. I will read those hate comments and laugh mercilessly at your stupidity. So with that being said, I'm laughing mercilessly at the fact that I had to say that, because people on the internet don't realize these kind of things. So, now mind you, this video is one that is probably going to be remade later on in time, and while this one gets deleted when I remake it, because of the fact that I can't edit stuff right now, and that's the one problem with this right now. It's not...
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to book passage.
I do not care. Listen, so that's the one problem. That's the one thing I'm going to make note. This whole entire video is probably going to be remade at least once. Last I checked, it did not tell you to place a map marker. There we go. So, I believe you all know the staves in Skyrim. You know, the things that you can get basically for free. You know, the thing that, you know, every mage will eventually come at you, attacking enemy mage will always come at you at wielding one of these. Like, that shoots a spell out of them. You know, the ones that you can get, you know, unique staves out of and whatnot, you know? Well, if we head over to this place, in the Dragonborn DLC, you will find something that is the most useless thing that has ever been added into Skyrim, into any Bethesda game, as far as I know, with DLC. I'm not joking. So, for people who don't know, this is Tel Mithrin, in the Dragonborn DLC on Solstheim, and in this main area, a bunch of the story quests, will eventually gain access to this location over here. And pretty much the only true reason you would have to come in here would be to get this thing and have it stuck in your inventory for the rest of the game.
You filled those soul gems like I asked you.
Yes, Master. Although the Grand Soul Gem only has a common symbol.
Idiot! Those are hard to find. Next time, don't fill it at all if you can't do it properly.
In any case, like I was saying, so, like, the only reason you have to come in here, the only true reasonable reason to come in here is to grab this thing. I mean, like I said, I don't grab these because I can do fine without their buffs. Like, literally, I can do fine without them. Plus, with the fact that I don't want this stuck in my inventory forever, so I have to delete the profile before I'm done with everything just to get a clean inventory. I already have to deal with, you know, these guys stuck in my inventory. And of course, I believe there's... Oh no, that's right, because there's a bug where you can actually remove the book from your inventory permanently if you just leave it on the person's body. Okay. Yeah. So like I was saying, so you'll come in here and you'll find this thing, and of course you might be thinking, what is a staff enchanter? Well, I care to tell you right now, that's the most useless thing that I've ever seen in any Bethesda game. Basically, what it allows you to do is you can, basically waste your money and time making staffs. And I say wasted because, okay, so each staff has its own particular model design. So, like, for example, see this staff right here? That is the Conjuration staff. So each staff has its own model for its own school. Like, every school magic has its own staff model. So, like, you know, this is Destruction, This is restoration. What's another one? Then of course you have conjuration. One moment. I'm trying to get good examples. Then of course you have, oh, darn it! I can't believe I did that again. I'm such a noob. Then you have alteration and, you know, illusion-based models, right? So when you come across staffs in the wild, like when you get them off of corpses and whatnot, you can find an illusion staff that has a destruction spell on it, or, you know, any one of the staffs having a spell on it that shouldn't be on that model of staff, at least if you were going to keep them to the model. But yet here, you're bound to putting the exact school of magic spell on the staff. Luckily, you don't have to disenchant staffs to do this. You just need to know the spell in order to put them on. But still, this is why it's useless. Like literally, I could kill like everything under the sun. I could kill a reaver. I could kill a bandit. I could kill a fucking Draugr. I could kill a fucking Draugr and get a staff with this exact spell on it without having to know the spell even. And not to mention, it would be for free, and it could be something unique, aka illusion-based staff model with a fucking destruction spell on it. I could find that exact staff model with a fucking fireball spell enchant on it. Like, why the fuck would I want just illusion spells? Not to mention, I kind of, while it does look like a dragon, I don't like the model. I find this model boring. Because it's like one of those models where it's just like, yeah, no. I like my destruction-based magical spells, if they come out of a staff, to come out of a staff that actually has something that looks like magic will come out of it. You know, like a gem. So like the illusion staff, like the... To be honest, I think the destruction staff should have had, like, some sort of destruction-based shaped gem on top of it. You know, like a ruby shaped like fire. Or something like that, you know. But no. They chose this. A boring design that just looks like it's been carved out of wood of all things. Or I guess it could have been carved out of bronze or something. Brass, I don't know. But still, this is the most useless thing. And I'm just like... And I'm just sitting here like... Why? Because when I first heard of it, I was like, oh, this is cool, I can finally get a staff with the spell I want on it, on the staff that I want. I can have a custom, unique staff. And the reality of it is, no, you can't. You cannot get a unique staff. You cannot get a custom staff. You can only get staffs as they should be in the game. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, no, bye. By the way, this is my profile where I pretty much done a whole bunch of stuff. Right now I'm wearing a helmet called Alduin's Skull. Oh wait, I almost did that stupid thing again. So that's the first rant that I want to make about Skyrim. The next one is going to be something that people oftentimes say say bad things about. So, first of all, one moment. Before I go back to Skyrim and try to get this all done, let me just see, do I have that? It would be an illusion, wouldn't it? Oh, yes. So, I'm just going to favorite this for a moment. It has to do with the next rant, just so you know. So, we're going to head back to good old Skyrim. We're going to head off of Solstheim. Skyrim, thank you. My controller is not functioning very well right now. In fact, it's not functioning well enough that when I start walking in Fallout 3, it's just like, like I start itching along the ground and I'm pushing full forward. I have to end up pressing down on the button before it registers that I'm actually pressing it full forward. I need a new controller. Either that or just fix this one. Like I was saying, the staff on the way to the next destination, though. Like, the staff enchanter is probably the most useless thing that I've ever seen being added in by DLC, especially DLC as big and as awesome as the Dragonborn DLC. Okay, before any of them talk to me and ruin the whole vibe. There we go. So, you all remember, you know, after you come out of, you know, this place, Helgen, and you travel past the Guardian Stones, and you... Okay, one moment. I'm trying to do this, but yeah, so just to explain, I'm trying to do this, but I can't edit, so it's causing it to be hard for me to do it in a in the way that I originally thought out about doing it in my head. Because right now I'm recording it on my phone, so my phones don't allow editing of the video. In fact, the only editing that I can do is on YouTube, and then I can only cut out a big portion at the beginning or the end. I can't cut out pieces in the middle. So, and I don't blame YouTube for that, because there's obviously better, more equivalent stuff out there. So, you know, remember when you finish in the beginning of the game and you come out of Helgen, you know, you see these Guardian Stones active. They look like it. And you don't get attacked by a dragon. Wait, why do I have this on me? Do I really have the Blade of Woe equipped? Huh, what do you know, I do. I would think that I would have my bound bow equipped. Okay, good, he's far enough away. Let's just run back. So I think, you know, you come running on here and then you see this, and you're just like, oh, I wonder what's up here. You know, and you, well, at least you're supposed to. I was just like, and then, of course you see a bandit up here normally. If there was a dragon being a dipshit. I'm just going to go in here, because I'm not going to save this anymore. And you know, you go in here, and when you do, you come across a book. A book. I'm just going in here to show you the case in point, because of the fact that the dragon's outside, and it's going to make this even more of an annoyance than normal. Look at that, this profile's level 62. I haven't even got to the Ebony Warrior yet. Yeah, look, oh, so you come in here, and then you come across the clairvoyance spell. This is where you can get the clairvoyance spell free, and what it does is it shows you the nearest, or the route to your nearest quest marker. So basically what that means is that I think my sneak is like at the level 100 at this point in time, and I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I am. Let's see. So the clairvoyance spell, essentially, whenever you have a quest activated, will show you the best route to the nearest to the quest objective. So,
Tiresome day.
hello. Like I say, it shows you the way to your quest objective, and a lot of people say that it's useless because, of course, like it doesn't really do. Like it's a waste of magicka, and really, if you should not be playing the game if you can't find your way around the place. I mean, but that being said, my argument is that first of all, yeah, for a person like me who plays Skyrim but literally fast travels everywhere, like that doesn't make much sense because it is useful to someone who normally just fast travels. So like for example me, I normally always fast travel or use a carriage driver to get to the locations that I can't fast travel. So that being said, I don't know my way around the land, like the road in Skyrim. So let's just say I'm going across I'm trying to go through the Dawnguard DLC. Well, why the fuck would I go to the Vigilance of Stendarr's place? I mean, it's the most boring place ever, right? So, I go to...
Said she'd wait for me.
So, yeah, see, there's a duplicate of the book, which I'm just going to take right now. Like, and then at that point, you're just like, okay, let's go there. The road, the off-path road that goes... Did he just get poisoned? In any case, the off-path road that leads to the Vigilance location is, like, it's completely covered up with snow. You can't even tell that it's existent there. Ooh, glass armor. It's very much inferior to my currently equipped... Yes, the Aldrin Skull. It's currently inferior to my current legendary status, Dragon Scale armor, which I uniquely named. Also, what does this have on it? Oh, it has the Lover's Stone. Yeah, no. There we go. So with that being said, I don't have the full set. So like I was saying, so like literally, I've never gone to that area ever in my life, and there's no way you can really get there fast travel wise unless I don't know. I'm doing this. I'm dipping back to my sneaky things, even though I don't want to loot torches of all things. But like, you get to the point where it's just like, okay, like I said, the only way you can actually get there and be like, oh, hello, I can fast travel there, is to actually go there. And, yes. Are you serious? It paralyzed him before it even hit him. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh! Oh gosh. Yep. Oh! Perfect. So like I was saying, so you're just wandering around, wondering, how do I get there? Now mind you, of course, you could go the several, like a real-life 24-hour time period of trying to parkour up the mountains, that is. Like, seriously, that's what happened when I first did it. Because I was like, I didn't go in here and get the clairvoyance spell, and personally, I was just like, I don't need your directions. Yeah, I ended up parkouring over like 3 mountain ranges, and ended up taking like pretty much 23 real-life hours to get over the top of them, just for the sake of going over the next one to get to the house of Stendar, just so I could find my way up, back up the mountain, mind you, to the cave system, Bleak Hollow. It was a nightmare. Oh yeah, that's right, I kept that thing. No broken lockpicks on me today, good sir. Oh yeah, I have that too. I'm gonna have to sell these gems sometime. So like, it's just like, yes, it's not really useful, but yet if you're one of those people who's going to go everywhere without fast traveling, because there is that no fast travel challenge, where you just make a profile and play through the entire game just walking everywhere. Which, if you want to do, personally, I find that's an awesome idea. I find that that's more realistic, and I will actually have done that once. My first playthrough of the game, I didn't fast travel at all, and stuff like that. In fact, at first I didn't even, when I first played through a Bethesda game, I didn't even know fast travel was a feature. I literally didn't. So it was just like, okay, I'm going to walk over here. Or take the carriage. And at that point I was just like, oh well, time to just talk about everything. So that's another thing. That's all I want to really rant about today. These were things that I wanted to rant about. But like I was saying though, like, seriously, like if you're going to do something in a game, if you're going to either do it right, then add it in. Oh, the dragon vampire had noticed me. Wait, one moment. Do I have the? I'm pretty sure I have the dragon wrench out. Dragon wrench. Hey, oversized version of my character right now. Oh! Sit your giant, scaled, tailed ass back down where I told you to. Where is my, I have the ebony blade. Yeah, let's go ebony blade on this guy. Look at that, it's an ancient dragon. Oh no, I'm so terrified, it's an ancient dragon. Oh, it's so terrifying. Oh god, with my ebony blade of awesomeness. I think his wings lost their lost connection with reality for a second. The ebony blade is the best blade. I hope no one died here. Did anybody die? Apparently only a guard died here. Also, another complaint. Why do I constantly see people wearing this armor in late game playthroughs? Who wants to wear the crappy guard armor? I think, like, if you have an actual, if you are doing it to roleplay, I could care less. If you're doing it just for the sake of wearing the guard armor, please don't. Just don't even leave a comment. Just know that that's not reasonable.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You didn't. You were literally facing.
It's like the ancient legends.
You literally were facing this person's house over there. Hello there.
Maybe dead now, but where did it come from?
It came out of your ass. In any case, this was Dark Knight taking off. Hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy the look of this Argonian. Oh god.